peace and quiet. Please like this video, subscribe, turn on the bell, and share it so that I can afford a nanny to take care of these kids. These kids won't let me be great. You won't even believe all I had to do just to sit down in some peace and quiet to create this video for you. So please hit that thumbs up, show this video some love, because I love creating content for you guys, seriously. So please help a girl out by getting these views up. So you probably clicked on this video because you're interested in knowing what my VBAC recovery was like postpartum. Today we will be discussing my particular experience after having a successful VBAC. A quick backstory if you're new here. Hi, my name is Juju. I'm Juju P on social media. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, what have you. I am now a mother of 2 boys. Still can't get used to it. I have a toddler who was delivered via C-section at 30 weeks. And I recently had another baby boy that was delivered at 7 weeks? Not 7 weeks. What was it again? I forgot. 37 weeks. Something with a 7, I knew. He was delivered at 37 weeks via vaginal delivery at Northside Hospital Atlanta. Oh, and another thing to note is that he was delivered on Christmas Eve. Keep that in mind. So cute. Got goodies in there for us to take home. It's so sweet. If you haven't already watched my birth vlog, definitely check that out first and then come back to this video to get the inside scoop of what recovery was like after my VBAC. To be honest, my VBAC recovery was a lot more painful than my C-section recovery. Physically, not mentally. We're gonna get into both aspects and compare both. It's been about 24 hours since my first contraction started. And almost 12 hours since my baby has been born. And this little boy, let me tell you, he's been so chill, scary, so chill, to the point that I'm like, is he okay? Because he had a whole like fit when he was born. He was crying all over the place for a good like maybe 20 minutes.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Hey, it's nice and warm.
It's okay, mijo. It's okay. Enjoy the water, yeah.
Nice and warm.
Enjoy it. Yeah, enjoy the water. Yeah. Trust me, you'll learn to love it.
And ever since that bath, he's been sleeping. Like, I'm talking about, we've been trying to wake him up to feed him. I've been trying to get him to latch on. He latches on, but he does not remain awake. So he doesn't really feed. People keep coming in here, checking his vitals, messing with him. We don't took off his clothes, did skin to skin, all the things. Passed wet cloth all over his face to get some sort of reaction, and nothing. He's just unbothered. He took his first poop, been pissing, everything. But he don't have no interest in this world, and he just got here. I've been trying to take advantage and getting some rest, but whenever the people come in to, check on me, I don't work that way. I don't just fall back to sleep. So good for him, I guess. But yeah, everything has gone amazing. This labor and delivery journey has been far successful. I cannot thank God enough of how quick, and I'm not gonna say it wasn't painful, it was painful, but how well I was treated in the hospital, even after all my concerns and doubts. I just, went with the flow of things. Of course, I was informed, asking questions, but the nurses were amazing. I'm so happy with how things turned out. I'm healing great. I'm gonna actually get ready now to take a shower, my first shower, and get comfortable, get out this gown because mama is ready. I'm trying to get out of here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Christmas Day. I'm trying to get out of here within 24 hours. So let's see what happens. All right, y'all. So this was my attempt to romanticize what was a shower after my VBAC. Because I definitely took out my bar soap at the last minute like a Binkies. And of course, we started off on the wrong foot because I don't know about you, but I do not like showering with gels or anything liquid that's supposed to be soap. I love me a bar soap. Anyways, as you can imagine, having to shower after a child done entered the world through your baby maker. It was challenging, painful, uncomfortable. The perineal area was tender and just really delicate. So I had to use that peri bottle and it was the best thing ever. So with my VBAC, I had a 2nd-degree tear. I didn't feel it while it was happening because I had an epidural. Again, check out my birth vlog for a little bit more on the actual birth experience. Today we're gonna focus on recovery. So I had a 2nd-degree tear during my delivery, and then I got stitches, which took a while to heal because I had developed a cough during my stay in the hospital. I don't know where this cough came from, but it was terrible. I have suspicion that it could have been because of my drastic change of diet while I was staying at Northside Hospital. I was so congested. My throat was hurting. My nose was stuffed. I was just going through it. My eyes kept tearing. Just a whole bunch of inflammation and build up phlegm. It was disgusting. And this was my attempt to try to help aid my throat, sore throat. I had to scavenge for some salt in the hospital. There was no salt anywhere. Like, how is it that we're in a hospital and I can't find basic things like salt? Anyways, I was able to grab hot water and try to gargle it as best as I could to just help alleviate my throat. After this, I felt a lot better. My throat didn't feel as sore within a few hours. And also, this nurse had brought me a little salt pack, and I was able to just like let it sit on my throat. Anyways, you just gotta do what you gotta do, all right? Okay. Unfortunately, they didn't have a vegan menu. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I mostly eat a plant-based diet. I don't often consume dairy. I don't know why I didn't just like eat out the whole time I was there, but something We got to get into Western medicine to really break down my mindset and the way I was thinking things. I don't know if it was like postpartum trauma. I actually think it is some sort of postpartum trauma that now that I think back, I was trying to confine with some sort of rules that I felt were necessary to get me to leave the hospital quickly. But that's more on the mental side of my recovery. Physically, I had this cough and it was a dry cough. Every time I would cough, I'd feel my stitches like open up, and it was terrifying, honestly, to say the least. I was constipated, and you guys know, if you ever had a tear, if this is not your first child and you've had a tear and stitches, you know that that first time using the bathroom is terrifying. So physically, I was in pain. Every time I'd cough, I'd like hurl and just like tighten up. I'd be real tense, trying to like not move so much, but it was inevitable. Like I would feel it down there, and it was ugh. So I feel like for that reason, my VBAC recovery was a lot tougher than my C-section, because essentially I just kept messing with my stitches by coughing a lot, like stretching the skin, you know. With my C-section, you know, you get the scar. They cut me, they did a transverse cut. Oh, I gotta put it in here somewhere. There's a specific way that they cut me, which allowed me to have that VBAC. Again, if you're thinking about getting a VBAC, find out how your doctor performed the surgery with your C-section, because that's gonna play a toll on whether you are a good candidate to have a VBAC or not. So yeah, the scar, I felt like it healed pretty quickly. It was numb for the most part. I did take meds while I was in the hospital with my son's delivery that was a C-section. I felt like the meds were cool while I was in the hospital, but right before I left, I stopped the meds both times with my C-section and my VBAC. With my VBAC, although I stopped the medication and didn't resume them, I still felt pain. Not to say that with my C-section I didn't feel discomfort. I felt discomfort, but with my VBAC, I felt pain. Now, this is gonna vary from woman to woman because everyone's tolerance is different. For me, I'd like to say that my tolerance is pretty high, but I can see it being very like painful for someone else. So if I'm saying it's painful, it was painful, it was painful. But like I said, I think that cough had a lot to do with it. I feel like I would have healed a lot quicker if I didn't have that cough, and if it wasn't messing with me literally right after I had given birth, I would have been straight. Because of this, it took me a lot longer to recover. It was just so painful and uncomfortable to maneuver with having stitches down there. With a C-section, it's around the stomach area, the lower stomach area. So like I had my faja, and it was holding me together in a way that I could move around a little bit more comfortably rather than what's going on down there with the VBAC. I didn't have a faja for my vagina to hold it together while I was coughing and maneuvering and stuff. So it was just like doing its own thing, you know? Now, mentally, my VBAC experience at Northside Hospital Atlanta was a little challenging to get out of the hospital, and that played a part in my mental. I was stressed out because it was Christmas Eve when I gave birth, and so the next day I wanted to be home with my toddler for Christmas Day. They had told me previous to going into the recovery room that I may be able to leave the hospital within 24 hours if everything looks good. But then the 24 hours came and people were just like dragging. It was a holiday. People were being lazy and not really trying to do what they had to do to get me out of the hospital. They were delaying everything. You should have enough staff to accommodate whenever someone's out. right? Even on a holiday, like there's overtime for that reason and holiday pay, right? You would think.
And if you don't already know, when you're in the recovery room, it's not really to recover because they're going to keep waking you up. You're not going to be able to sleep in. And if you're breastfeeding, you're going to be pumping. You're going to be nursing. You're going to be doing all the things that don't allow you to sleep. So, yeah. They say sleep when the baby sleeps. That's bullshit. You heard it here first. But hey, that's not to say maybe you can. Maybe you can sleep through the madness. Maybe you can do it. Salute to you if you can. You're a real one.
Yes. Hello. Look. Good.
What was that?
Mm-hmm. So he's definitely eating a good amount.
Oh, you're recording. Hey guys. By the bulb. Might as well be. You said he's definitely eating?
He's eating a good amount.
Yeah.
Because they said that his stomach is really tiny, so it doesn't take a lot. That's why he's been pooping like that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get these bubbles out. Because I don't want to mess with it.
You hold it upside down. Yeah, hit that shit.
Yo, I don't want to lose any either.
What? It's so pretty.
You over here being a weirdo just staring at me.
Stop it. You're gonna be like, he's covering a diaper. Why you kids be doing this to me? You and your brother be fighting with me. Like, what am I doing? Alright. Time to get down to business.
Anyways, overall, my VBAC delivery experience was 10 times better than my C-section OR experience. If I were to weigh my entire C-section experience versus my VBAC experience, there's pros and cons on both sides. In terms of pain, my VBAC experience was the worst. In terms of mental trauma, so to speak, my C-section experience was the worst because it was unexpected and a lot came with that. My son had surgery. If you watch the vlogs, you already know. If you have not, definitely check out my motherhood playlist. On there, I'll have all of my labor and delivery vlogs for you to watch. No, baby's not in mommy's belly no more. Baby's over here.
Look around the room. Where's baby? Walk around.
Jesus, no, baby's not.
Walk around.
He's not.
Yeah. Where's baby? Look around.
What's the baby? No.
Zyair, turn around.
Where's the baby?
Where's the baby? Zyair, turn around, dude. He's right here. Big hand.
Oh, yeah.
Brother.
Wow, so cute.
No, we gotta wake him up. He hasn't wanted.
He's been
No,
asleep this whole
yeah. God bless you. God bless you, baby. God bless you. Ay, Dios mío,
Give me, buddy. Let me fix something real quick. Okay? Let me fix something. Yeah, lean back, lean back. Ready?
Is there a something that you can put on Zakai's clothes?
If you can't fall asleep, I'm so happy to stay here a while. Holding you close so that you'll see the love in my smile.
Soft.
Sweet,
Yeah, be gentle, okay?
this is your lullaby song.
Okay.
Little brother.
Yeah, he pointed to himself.
This little brother. Be careful.
Yeah, so you gotta be gentle.
Zyair, when you gonna wake up? It's like, yeah. Guess that.
No, the habits
Rocks. Yeah, put that in. Gentle, nice. Ooh, no. Alright, we got some work to do.
Cuidado. Dios mío.
Or maybe like that, he'll wake up.
God bless you, Papa. Ay, Dios mío, ando por dándole esa carita.
For real.
Uy, the car be
Takai.
nice.
That's
Be
it.
gentle. Yeah, yeah, you have one on too.
Yeah.
Touch your hat. Question: when you had your baby, did you sit in the back for his or her first car ride, or am I just extra? I did it with both of my boys, but then after that, it was a little weird to sit in the front, having them in the back, but you know, you end up having to do it eventually. But for the first car ride, I made it a tradition. I sit with my babies in the back on their way home. Oh, hi, baby. What's up? Here's the baby. Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Hi, mommy.
Hi, baby. There's the baby. Take the... Oh, okay. Usted tiene la mano limpia.
Oh.
my God. Okay. You gotta wash your hands, puppy, okay? Go wash your hands.
No.
So that's it. I hope I answered a few questions. If you have more questions, definitely feel free to hit my comment box, write something there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you want to know a lot more about the trauma that came with my C-section experience, please let me know in the comments, because I'm considering making a video speaking more on that. I didn't really speak so much on my postpartum experience with my first son, and I think it's necessary to speak on it, but only if you're interested in knowing, because if my audience doesn't care, then I'm not going to be vulnerable for what? For what? Damn, was my boobs showing this whole time? Well, thank you for watching this video. Definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and share this video to a mama like me that may be wanting to know a little bit more about a VBAC story. Peace out.